I have welcomed every one of you into this class. This is a class where we are going to get the best. But before we commence the class, let me introduce myself to you. As expected, my name is Salahu Ibrahim Olatunde. I am your facilitator, and I promise you a very good time. Together we flow in this course, and I can assure you there's not going to be any problem. You are going to get the best from me, and I expect to get the best from you. You are going to watch 27 slides. Be carefully prepared for this course. Each one is going to give you very good teaching learning experience that you are going to enjoy. All you need to do is to pay attention, make the environment where you want to watch the video very perfect in terms of conducive environment where you won't be disturbed, so as to maximize the promise offered by this course. You will enjoy it. Thank you. In this course, EDU 332, titled Introduction to Educational Technology, like I said earlier, we are going to enjoy the course. The first lesson is the discussion on the concept of educational technology. The need for this topic is not unconnected with the fact that many people have misconstrued what educational technology is all about. But what we want to do is to actually simplify your knowledge about this topic so that you are able to maximize the benefit. We look at the concept of education. We also look at the concept of technology and look at the concept of educational technology. Education has been variously defined by many people, but you need to know which one is correct and which one is not correct. Education has been taken to mean the opportunity that's given to people to go to school. Schooling is being taken to be education. But if you look at the concept, schooling, and you compare it to what education should be, you'll be able to determine whether education and schooling mean the same thing. Education is supposed to be more than schooling. Again, if you look at the concept education, some people look at it and say it is not more than the opportunity you give to people to speak good English. And when they speak good English, they take it that education is what you're giving to that child. But this is far from it. Also, people misconstrued education to mean authority. Authority implies that people have that potential of being put in places of high-class offices, be it the military, senators, House of Rep members, and what have you. All these are also taken to be wrong perception of what education is all about. Then if education is not schooling, it is not authority, and it is not also acquisition of power, then you want to ask, what then is education? Will it be display of knowledge? Well, what do I mean by display of knowledge? Display of knowledge implies that you have crammed some points and you are able to regurgitate it. But can that be taken to be education? Well, if you ask me, I will say no. That is just an aspect of it. It is not education in its entirety. Then, like I said, mastery of English language, some people feel when you send your child to school and is able to speak good English, then you are giving him or her sound education. It is equally not to be taken as education per se. So, what of those who see education as being regarded as transmission from primitive economic to modern economic, socio-economic transformation. This is also not what education is all about. Yes, a country, a society or community can be transmitting from the primitive to modern. But if you don't see some signs in the people residing in the country to justify the fact that they are doing well in terms of positive disposition to their community, then that is no education. So now let us try and look at what we can call a working definition of education. To me, if you are talking of education, education should be that recognizes the fact that somebody has potentials and capabilities which is able to utilize for the development of himself and that of the community in which he lives. So if you are able to demonstrate that, then you are talking of education. The task I want you to do is to provide what you consider as your own working definition of education against the next class. The concept of technology can also be looked at as a product and as a process, and it can be taken to mean a combination of process and product. It will be wrong of you to assume that technology is a product or is a process. Rather, it's a combination of product and process. There are some sectors that have been influenced by technology. You can talk of agriculture, education, medicine, transportation, and what have you. Educational technology has been wrongly perceived to mean audio media, radio. They think it's audio media, they think it's a visual media, they think it's audiovisual. All these are also wrong perception of what educational technology is. So if it is not audio, it is not visual, it is not audiovisual, then what is educational technology? Educational technology, from what you have been exposed to in this course, in this lesson, we have observed that education technology will give us the correct meaning of what educational technology is all about. So educational technology is application of technology to solving educational problems. In conclusion, the lesson has provided you rich experience to enable you to explain such terms as education, technology, and educational technology. Looking forward to meeting you at the next class, which promises to be even more exciting. Thank you.